Hey guys, what's up? It's Dana. I just did this video and yeah, I had to redo it. So what did I say already? I can't remember. But this is basically a follow-up video. I told you guys I was gonna try to do more videos. Hopefully this will get posted sooner versus later. But what I'm talking about now, like I haven't discussed with a couple people in my life that I would like to know before I post this, if that makes any sense. So yeah, it is the day after Valentine's Day, which is pretty dope. But I did not go and buy Valentine's Day candy today, which I'm like mad at myself about. But somebody just told me on Facebook that it's only 50% off, so I still got time. So I'm waiting for it to go, even more off. Yeah, so that's just really random. So I wanted to do this video because I told you I was going to do something drastic or change something. And also I want to talk about eczema. Now, talk about eczema, long story short, I woke up, my eyes had been itching for days. But then Sunday I woke up and my eyes were like freaking swollen and I like bumps on them and it was crazy. And I'm very dramatic. I will say it and I'm all right with that. And I took a picture of it and I did some stuff. Then I went to my grandma's house because we're cleaning out her house. And my mom was there. My aunts were there. Some of my aunts were there. And I go in there and I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom, look at my eyes. She's a nurse, so she's used to me doing this. Look at my eyes. And they weren't as swollen because this was like hours later. I was like, look at my eyes. And she was just like, you know what? Your dad used to get eczema on his eyes. And I was just like, what do you mean? I was like, who gets eczema on their eyes? Who gets eczema on the eyes? You know who gets eczema on their eyes? I get eczema on my eyes. My dad gets eczema on his eyes. So my dad apparently gets eczema on his eyes. I did not know this. And I went and also talked to my stepmom as well that same day, and I said something to her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, your dad used to get eczema on his gets eczema on his eyes all the time. It's worse in the summertime." And then she told me that I used cortisone cream or whatever. Oh, that was the right number. I sent somebody a text message today, and I didn't know if it's their birthday, and I didn't know if that was the right number or not. So anyway, I'm getting text messages. Sorry. So she said that to me, and I was just like, great, it's eczema. Then I came home and had like a meltdown because I was talking to one of my friends. She was like, how do you know it's not MS? Did you look up and see if it was MS? It's not MS. Nobody else had this issue. So yeah, I like literally like did a search, and once I searched it, like the pictures online was like, oh, it's obviously eczema. And finding out that eczema on your eyelids is like a normal thing, not a normal thing, it's more common. I didn't realize that eczema on your face was so common, but apparently the first when I typed it in, it was just like, yeah, bitch, eczema on your eyelids is like a thing. So yeah, I have eczema on my eyelids. I am using this Cortisone 10 Ultra Moisturizing. I picked this up. I called my dad when I was in the Rite Aid and I was like, yo, I got eczema on my eyelids. He was like, for real? I was like, yeah, son, got it from you, brother. And he was like, okay. I was like, what did you use? And I said, what did you use? He said, Cortisone 10. So I was actually looking at Eucerin, and people told me to get Eucerin. And I just figured, why not use what my dad uses? Because obviously I have this ish because of him, or because of his genetics or his genes. So I bought this, and it actually said eczema on it, on the box. It was like 2 of them, and this one was like saying, hey, use this one because you have eczema. So I got this, and it's actually been helping a lot. I haven't woken up any days with my eyes like swollen, and I haven't been itching as much. I will say that I'd be like scratching sometimes and be like, oh damn, I got cortisone on my hands, but it is what it is. So this works. My friend also told me about oatmeal. I haven't done that. I just really wanted to use this first because it was very irritating. Along with that, my head was like on freaking fire. I was scratching everywhere. Like I was going crazy. I felt like a freaking maniac, and I could not get my hair to stop itching. I used like a bunch of different stuff on my hair, trying to keep my hair from being like super dry. I think I told you in my last video, I combed out my locks, and I was trying to like keep my hair moisturized. My hair was like down to here or something like that, but it was just breaking off. It was like up to like back here, like I had like a spot of just a patch of just hair that just broke off. It was crazy. So I was really concerned. I'm like, do I have eczema in my scalp? And I'm like asking my mom, like, can I put cortisone cream on my scalp that is itching in my head? That's kind of weird. And she's like, I mean, it's your skin. I don't see why not. So yeah, all of that happened. Then I went to my therapy session on Tuesday, and I talked to my therapist, and a lot of stuff came up, and I'm actually glad that we talked about it, because I was saying, you know, I don't feel healthy. I've lost a lot of weight. My nails are like breaking off like crazy. I'm like, my hair is breaking off. I got eczema on my eyes and all these things. And we talked about it, and I think that part of it is that I've been very like sad because of my grandmother passing, and when I'm sad I don't eat much, and I just broke up with my ex. So like when those things happen, I don't really think about food as much. So I kind of got a little bit of a lecture. Basically, she looked up dry scalp and all of the things that I was saying, and she's just like, oh yeah, you know, this is, your body is acting this way because it's not getting nurtured. I don't think that's right. Properly. Like, I'm not eating as much as I should be eating, and I lost a lot of weight and all of that. So I was like, you know what? Completely makes sense. So I'm trying to like make sure that I eat more, and more so just make sure that I eat more, because I've never been a person that eats 3 meals a day, but like I literally was like eating 1 meal a day. So all that being said, after that meeting with her, I went to my mom's house and I talked to her for a little bit. And then I texted my brother and I was just like, hey, I need you. Because I was like, I just want to start fresh. Like, my hair's all effed up. So let me just start fresh. So where my hair was broken off, I was just going to like shave my hair to like right here. Shave my hair off. And then I'd still be able to like pull my hair up into like a ponytail and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know, I want to start off like on a healthier note. And I've been eating 3 meals a day, trying my hardest. I don't know how people eat 3 meals a day. Yeah, so I'm trying to do that. And when I got to my brother's house, he was like, all right, well, I don't know what you really want me to do. I'm not a barber. And I was like, dude, it doesn't matter. Just shave the back of my head off. You know how people just shave the back of their hair. Do that. And he shaved it. And I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And I look just like my brother. I look like my brother and my dad. We both look just like my dad. And he took a picture and I saw it. And I was just like, you know what? And I turned around and looked at him. And I was just like, you know what, man? I look just like you. You don't look bad. I mean, I would look good with no hair. And he was like, wait, what? Basically, I was like, just shave it all off. And he was like, what? You shave off your hair? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, I'm like, it's just hair. And he was like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He does it, but he's also a boy. So we had a conversation about that, a little one. But yeah, so I have this hat on and my hood up because I'm hiding my hair. And I actually will say, I didn't want to do this video until I got my eyebrows did. So, boom, I got my eyebrows done today. Today's Thursday, and I cut my hair off on Tuesday. And check it out. Oh. So I shaved it off. And I was kind of like, one of the things that I just kept thinking, I was like, you know what, I'm tired of my hair. I feel like I want to start off new. I feel like I want to start fresh. And I was driving to my brother's house, and I was just like, I shaved it back. And I was like, you know what? I just shaved it all off. And then I started thinking about what all these people would think, right? And I was like, I just got mad. I was like, why am I so concerned of what other people think? Like, why is that something that's holding me back? So I say all that to say, I just told him to just cut it all off. Not knowing if my head was going to be crazy shaped, but my head's shaped just like my brother. I look just like my brother and my father. Yeah, nobody could ever say that my dad is not my dad and my brother is not my brother because we look just alike. So yeah, I actually love it. When he cut it, my eyebrows were woofing. If I wasn't on my cell phone, I would show you a picture. But I went and got my eyebrows done today, and I'm loving it. I'm actually just thinking I need to just keep up with my eyebrows, but I'm not loving how she did my eyebrows because I like when my eyebrows are thick, and they could be a lot thicker than this. But I think I actually look really good. This was going to be like a right now kind of thing, and then just let it grow back in. But I actually like it. We'll see once like hair starts to grow on my head, like if how I still feel about it. I will also say that now that my head is bald, and I don't have a bad shaped head, but now that my head is bald, like my brother was cutting my hair and he could see like the scabs that I have in my sorry, I got another text message. The scabs that I have in my head. And he's like, he was thinking that it was him, like, not cutting it even. And he's just like, oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. I have, like, spots in my head that, like, I was scratching my hair so much that I had, like, my head would bleed. And I don't know if I think it was just something that I was using. Somebody told me today that coconut oil is not as good as people say it is, and that it can dry your hair out. And also the product that I was using on my hair, maybe that's what was, like, making my head itch so much. Because my friend was like, how do you know you have eczema? How do you know that you have eczema in your head? I was like, I don't know if I have eczema in my head. But she's like, why don't you, maybe your hair is just dirty. And I washed my hair Tuesday morning. Washed my hair Tuesday morning, hoping that it would help. And, yeah, it did not help. And I was frustrated. And I pretty much just was like, F it, just cut it. I actually think I look really good. Thank God I have, like, a decent shaped head for this. But yeah, I love it. I have raccoon eyes. It's not as big as my dad's, though. But yeah, that's it. I have a haircut. I actually love it. I think it's, like, dope. And I also was like, so now Lathan cut all her hair off. I can do it, too. And, I mean, so now Lathan wears makeup. My friend was like, oh, you can start wearing makeup. Nah, dude, I'm not wearing makeup. That is not me, and it never will be me. Sorry. I don't care what I look like. I could have big splashes all over my face. I'm not going to wear makeup. But right now, chilling. Feel good. That's it. I have a new do. I have to keep going like this with my eyebrows because she didn't do it how I asked her to do it. I told her to cut them all down, like trim them, so that I wouldn't have times when my eyebrows were like hanging like this and looking stupid. She didn't listen. Anyway, I actually feel more feminine with my hair short like this. I don't know why. Is that weird? I don't know. But I will say that I do Uber and Lyft, and I've been driving more now. I literally get up, I can take a shower. Oh, best feeling ever is getting a shower, going under the shower with no hair. No worries about having to do something with your hair. And yeah, that was pretty dope. I liked it. But yeah, I wake up, I don't have to worry about twisting my hair at night or doing anything with my hair at night. It's pretty dope. I have not felt that way in a long time. I finished taking my locks out in October, and it's February. So I got a good 3.5 months. Also, I feel like a lot recently has gone on in my life. So I think this is kind of like a fresh, new beginning kind of thing. And also, I think once I grow it back, I'm going to have it like low. And then I see here would be a good spot for a part. Or here, but I think here maybe. Nice little, I don't even know, fro. Little hair, short haircut. I can go to the barber and be like, dude, hook it up. And they go, zip, 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 zip. Boom, you're done. I don't know how it goes because I've never went to a barber, but it's a long video. Yeah, so that's my story. Peace. Hopefully you'll see this video sometime in February, but I will not post this video until I let my mom see my hair. My mom has not seen it. My sister has not seen it. A couple people that I know that I cut it. But yeah, I'm kind of just keeping it low-key now until I go this weekend to my grandma's house again and see if I get attacked, if I get beat up by my mom and my aunts. So yeah. Deuces. Holla back.